Hello, this is for my lovely 6-week series, people. It's just a little yoga flow that you can do as an option, maybe 1 to 3 times between your weekly classes. So if you don't do it, don't worry, it is an option. But if you do practice this 1 to 3 times a week, you will find that you're getting more familiar with the poses and your body will start to get into them a little bit more. So it would be a good idea if you can do it at least once a week. My name's Sharon. If you are seeing this video and we haven't met, have a look at sharonrayneryoga.com if you want to see what else I do. So we're going to get started seated, and we'll start seated in a cross-legged seated position. So if you are uncomfortable in this kind of position, you can sit up higher. So you can sit on a rolled up blanket, a cushion, a block, whatever you want, especially if your knees are up here. And it's also quite a nice idea to warm up the wrists. So you can either have your hands open or you can close them and just rotate them a few times in each direction. That's just quite a nice idea because we will have our hands on the mat. And then take your fingertips out to the sides, and we'll do a side stretch to each side. So lift up your right arm up and over and side stretch over. So relax your bottom shoulder. Both sitting bones stay grounded. Roll the top shoulder back. So there might be a tendency to lean forwards here. See if you can roll the top shoulder back. And then reach up and take the top hand to the opposite knee. The other fingertips are behind. Inhale to lift tall and then exhale to twist. So each time you inhale, think about lengthening. Exhale to think about maybe twisting a little bit more. And then gently come back to the front. Take the fingertips out to the sides again, and we'll side bend to the other side. So lift up your left arm up and over. Keep both sitting bones grounded. The bottom shoulder relaxes and the palm of the top hand faces down to the mat. And again, see if you can roll that top shoulder back. Breathing deeply here. And then lift up. Take the top hand to the opposite knee, other fingertips are behind. Inhale to lift out of the lower back. Exhale to twist. So we're taking nice, deep, even breaths. Inhaling to think about lifting tall. Exhale to twist. And then gently come back to the front. We're coming to tabletop now. So find your tabletop position. Your wrists are stacked underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, fingers are spread nice and wide. As you inhale, arch the back, lift the tailbone in the crown of the head. Exhale to round, draw the belly in, looking towards the thighs. Inhale to arch the back. Exhale to round. So you can do this to your own breath, synchronizing the movement and the breath. Inhale to arch, press the chest through the arms. Exhale to round all the way down to the tailbone. And just make sure that you're using your fingers and the base of your thumbs so you're not putting pressure on your wrists. And then come back to a neutral position. We're coming to downward facing dog. So walk the hands forwards a little bit. Tuck the toes, and we're coming to a bent knee downward dog. So lift the hips up, press them back. Don't worry about straightening out the legs here. So we're really trying to lengthen through the arms and the spine. So the knees can be bent, the heels can be lifted. You can even do a really bent knee down dog here. Eventually you might find that you can start to press the thighs back. But really the emphasis is on lengthening the arms, lengthening the back. And if you want to, you can pedal the feet. So one knee bends deeply, then the other knee bends deeply. And then press both thighs back. Walk the hands and the feet towards each other. And we're coming into a standing forward fold. The feet are hip distance. Bring the hands to the shins and lift the chest. So you're in a flat back position here. So we want to try to get the roundness out of the back. So that might mean coming up higher with the hands on the thighs. And it might mean bending the knees more. So really trying to get the roundness out of the spine. Lift the belly, so lifting the navel into the spine. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and tuck the chin a little bit so the back of the neck is long. Breathing deeply here. Press the feet down. One more breath here. And then release. Bend the knees and roll all the way up to stand. So you might have the arms dangling, or you might use the hands and walk them up the thighs. Take your time to come up and then take a couple of shoulder rolls. So nice big shoulder rolls up, back and down. You can really get the whole body moving. And then walk to the top of your mat if you have one. You can do this without a mat though. The feet are a comfortable distance apart. We're in mountain pose. So think about pressing your feet evenly down. The big toes, little toes, heels pressed down. The arches of the feet lift, feeling a lift. It's like an energy lift through the body, through the crown of the head, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling, and the shoulders are relaxed. Breathing in and out through the nose. We'll do a couple of half sun salutations. So this is a flow where we move to the breath. If you're newer to this kind of yoga, then don't worry too much about the breath. Just make sure that you're breathing evenly. So inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, soften the knees and dive, pivoting from the hips. The hands reach wherever they reach, release the head. Inhale to lift the chest, we're in that flat back position again. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse dive, lead with the chest. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bring the palms together, thumbs to the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, soft knees and dive. Inhale, lift the chest, spine is long. Exhale, release, hands reach wherever they reach. Inhale, circle the arms, lead with the chest, reach up. Palms touch. Exhale, thumbs to the chest. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, soft knees and dive. Release all the air out. Inhale, lift the chest, back of the neck is long. And this time, as you exhale, bring the fingertips down to the mat and step your right foot back. All the way back. And the right knee comes down to the mat. Climb yourself up onto your thigh. So we're in a low lunge. If this feels wobbly, then you might want to shuffle the left foot over to the left. Sinking into the hips, but you might be up higher to start with, and that's fine. And then sweep the arms up. Reach the fingertips up tall. And the front foot is pressing down. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Trying to reach the ceiling. One more breath here. And then the hands come down to the mat, and we're simply going to switch sides. So come via tabletop and step the right foot forward. So if it's difficult, you can come out to the side and help the foot forwards. Take your time to climb up onto the thigh. So again, you might shuffle the right foot to the right for more stability, and then sweep the arms up, sinking into the hips. Your back foot might be flat, or you might have the toes tucked under. See what works for you. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Relax the wrists. Reach the fingertips up to the ceiling. Breath is nice and long. One more inhale. And then exhale, the hands come down, coming back to tabletop. So to finish, you can finish where we started, so in a easy seated, a cross-legged seated position. If you'd prefer, you can end recline, so reclining onto your back. So it's quite nice if you do have a minute just to sit or recline and just spend a minute focusing inwards, focus on your breath. It's just a mini meditation before you move back into your day. So if you do have time, sit or recline for as long as you like, absorbing the effects of the practice.